Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is a check-in general reading for Earth signs. I have pre-shuffled. Here are the results. Be mindful these messages may or may not resonate with you. Please take a look at your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as this will help you better understand this reading moving forward. Remember, roles may be reversed here. Be aware the cards in front of me may involve those around you and could represent other energies in your chart or theirs. So, I apologize for the air coming through or the noise in the background. That is my AC going because it is hot over here. And if there's any lightning or thunder in this video and it happens to come through, sorry for that too, but I love thunder and lightning. So we are going to be moving into Taurus first. So Taurus, we have the Hierophant, the Sun, the Queen of Swords here. Three powerful major arcana here, Taurus. We have your card, Taurus energy with the Hierophant. We have the Sun, Leo energy, fire energy. Queen of Swords, we have air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So here's my spiel on this, right? Okay, so if you are in a committed relationship or marriage with somebody here, with the Hierophant here is, I feel like somebody is holding back their emotions. Like it's almost like, for some of you, not all of you here, holding back and kind of like showing, yay, I'm happy, this is a happy time, or I'm in a happy relationship, or, you know, not, I feel for some of you that could be the case. Or somebody is surrounding themselves in this happiness, this happy place. They're trying to make it seem like it's happy, right? And Queen of Swords being here, I feel like there's a lot to be said here. I feel like there's a lot to say. Could be harsh communication coming through. She's a queen of being very serious, sometimes conflicting energy, not always. She likes the truth. She likes blunt and honest communication here, right? So I feel like somebody here is holding back or wanting to expel the truth, but for some reason can't do that right now. But I feel like it's coming. I don't feel like it's unpredictable. I feel like there's going to be a conversation during this time where there's a need for truth here. Somebody needs to be truthful. Queen of Swords also demanding that honesty from the other person. If you are in a relationship with this person, also you also could be seeking guidance from somebody here that is older than you, with the Hierophant being here, and like a priest, a older person, somebody that knows a lot more, a lot wiser, a lot older, that type of situation. And it could be making, it's kind of something you had to hear or you needed to hear in a sense, right? And that's going to bring happiness into the situation here with the Sun being here. Happiness all around, like a sense of what's called release of negative energy to positive energy, right? Queen of Swords, I feel like they really, I feel like the communication there, if you were talking to somebody of that nature, they told you nothing but the truth, and they could have came off harsh, but it was needed to be released to you or vice versa here, right? So moving on with the Moonology Oracle cards. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone, North Node, right? So hope you can see that much better than yesterday, right? Nice card, nice. Nothing will come out of this situation, void of course, Moon. So right off the bat, I feel like somebody here needs to release whatever they need to release, or nothing is going to change here, and nothing is going to move forward without somebody stepping out of that comfort zone, right? Nothing's going to change if, you know, people or you or them are afraid to speak the truth. The truth is going to come out, and good or bad, it's good for all of us to acknowledge the truth and move forward knowing the truth and being aware, acknowledging that, right? So moving into the Dark Mirror Oracle cards, we have Fragmentation 27. This one hasn't came up too much in other people's readings, but so yeah, fragmentation is somebody here holding back or withholding information, withholding what hurts them, almost like swallowing their pride or swallowing the truth here, the answer or resolution here, and kind of like keeping to yourself in a way. Like I said before, somebody could be doing that, and it's certainly coming up in the Moonology Oracle cards as well. So whatever that is, Taurus, I wish you best of luck with that. So we're moving on to Virgo. More earth energy here. So two major arcana, Temperance and the Fool, we have, and the Ten of Swords here. So with the Temperance being here, we have Sagittarius energy in here. The Fool, we have Aries. The Ten of Swords, we have Air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Also Aries with is fire energy. Both Sagittarius and Aries, fire energy. So I feel like initially from the get-go, I feel like there's a need for balance. There's a need to restore that, for some of you, that part of you. And after you took a risk on something here, or somebody here took a risk on something and got very, very hurt, very betrayed here. It could have been a past situation, a past person coming toward you, you know, that you could have taken a risk with, you know, and it ended up in an ending here. Somebody either lied, there was deception, there was affairs, there was anything of that sort, right? And that makes it all the more stressful or more complicated to get that, restore that balance into your life again, right? And for someone here, a partner, a relationship, what have you, anybody, really. So wanting to balance the situation out, right? And take that risk or be able to really take a hold of your life and take more risk, but the right type of risk. You know, those risks that we take like every day, like, you know, that gut, you get that gut feeling like, oh, like, you know, I shouldn't do that, or I shouldn't do this, but then afterwards you feel okay. Stuff like that. So don't be afraid to do those things and take risks. Whatever happened here, that's an ending, you know. That's going to be in the past. So I feel like once you gain control of your life or restore that balance, things are going to go much more better in the future time for you, Virgo. So moving on to the Moonology Oracle cards, we have Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. So you may be dealing with a cardinal sign. I think that's Libra, Capricorn, and somebody else here. But with that, right, so making that jump here is really gonna help you balance and restore yourself, whatever that risk is. I mean, let's say you got hurt once and now there's a second opportunity of a second person or somebody new, a past person that hurt you and a new person, right? So let yourself be, or let yourself go and take risk here, but be smart about it, right? So with the Dark Mirror Oracle cards, we have the Parasite, 19. 9 and 1, that's 10, that's an ending. This parasite, this person, this leech type energy, if you are connected to somebody like that, there's no more of that. There's a 10 here, ending, it's done. Right? So we're moving on to more positive energy than negative. They showed their true colors, and you could have been involved with them, and they wanted this, that, and the third. You know, they were very selfish in that way. Parasite card here. They could be. They could have wanted money, anything to drain you of your energy, right? And that's very disappointing if that is true. But they no longer have control or intention, not control. Yes, control, but they can't control your life anymore. If you are going through something like that here, there's gonna be good things coming, right? There's gonna be new risk, so we need to take those risks. We need to challenge ourselves, right? So, alright, so we're gonna work on Capricorn here. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Hanged Man. We have air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have Three of Wands, Fire, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. The Hanged Man being Pisces energy. So 5 and 3, 8. So I feel like for some of you, you may have walked away from a air sign or walked away in general. There could have been conflict here. And 5 and 8, I mean 5 and 3 is 8. So it could have been something you really, was something very hard to sacrifice, because we do have this sacrifice here for the Dark Mirror Oracle cards. So it could have been something very courageous of you that took a lot of strength, courage, what have you, and walked away from a conflict here. A person that was very narcissistic. It could go lots of different ways. Narcissistic, self-absorbed, egotistical, somebody that had a big ego, yep, big ego, and they now there's going to be regrets for them in the future. Swords could be our thoughts as well. So after you leave, or this person leaves, right, somebody's gonna have full of regrets here, and now they're gonna be waiting with 3 of Wands being here, waiting or turning your back on the situation here, letting things cool down, waiting for you or the opposite, you or them, right? The Hangman being here, somebody is hesitant on going back to the other person because of this conflict. It could be hesitant. Somebody here could have thrown up their hands in the air and was like, you know what? I don't know what I want to do. I'm just going to stay quiet and that's it. I'm not going to make decisions, right? Does not always have to fall into a conflicted area like after leaving, right? It doesn't always have to fall like that, but somebody here is very hesitant on either making a move making a move. But I feel like something's going to change, especially we have with the Moonology card here. We have a Fury climax approaches, full moon in Aries, so like this doesn't say it all right here. It pretty much says it to me that there's going to be a huge shift. There's going to be a change of heart, change of mind. Somebody's going to make a move here. Don't particularly know when, but there is going to be one in the future, if not already. Like there's going to be a break. There's going to be a break in communication. There's going to be somebody reaching out. And it's somebody feels good, like it's going to build up in them. That rage, if it comes out like in the 5 of Swords here, it's going to come out like that. Or the aftermath, or what happened during a conflict. There's going to be a buildup of regret, or like this person's thinking, like what did I do? Like come to their senses and reach out after hesitating for so long, right? So with the Dark Mirror Oracle cards, we have 7 sacrifice here. So Capricorn, this was a lot for you to endure. You had to make some sacrifice, or some sacrifices, for your own sanity, I feel, for some of you, for your own good. Like you had to like push away the negative, bring in the positive. Like it's because I don't see you wanting to be conflicting with anybody. I feel like you want positivity around you. But whatever happened here, it took a lot for you or this person to really walk away from this conflict. Whatever happened here, I'm sorry it happened if it did, for some of you, not all of you. I do feel like there's going to be minor changes in all 3 of your readings here. Minor ones, so watch out for those. Yeah. And the links for the Moonology oracle cards will be down below, as well as the dark mirror oracle cards here. All links down below. If you enjoyed this reading, give it a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. And I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.